Okay, we should be good. Hello. Thank you so much to everybody for joining us today. This is Summerween Day 2 Reading Sprints with friends, as you can see on the screen. So I'm joined by, we'll go in order, Sara, Gavin, Katie, and Riley, and all of their links should be down below. For some reason, you're unfamiliar with any of these lovely humans. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves, or do you feel like people probably know who you are? Is it necessary?
Yeah, I'm okay not introducing myself.
Yeah. These are, all of you have been on my channel at least once before, I think, and we're all everybody here is awesome booktubers that I think you should definitely check out. So all of their links will be included down below. But yeah, we are here today for some Summerween reading sprints, and thank you so much for joining us. I know there are so many people already in the chat. It's a little bit overwhelming, but thank you for being here. And
if you saw my post on Patreon, I put all of their Patreon links as well.
That's a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. How is Summerween going so far for everybody? I know we're only on day 2, but how's it going so far?
Are we going in order? What's the?
Oh, anybody? No, free for all.
It's like a book club discussion every time.
Hello. Yeah, how's it going so far?
So I feel like I crushed it.
I know.
You did.
I know. That's so wild that you're actually daily vlogging like that is amazing.
Wait,
iconic.
What's your first video? I missed that.
It just aired like 10 minutes ago.
I was watching the premiere.
Oh! Yeah, me too. I was like, it was perfect timing during my breakfast.
I was up until 5 a.m. So that's
oh my god.
Oh wow. Damn.
Daily vlog. That's crazy. Honestly, you said I haven't given you guys enough videos lately. Let me give you 7.
Like, how about every single day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. How long did your vlog end up being? Was it it was over 20 minutes, right?
Originally the footage was 1 hour and 10 minutes, and then it ended up being 32 minutes because there was just a lot of stuff that I had footage for, and I was like, I can't edit this. I just can't. It's just it's too much. All the Sporkle stuff was really funny because it was kind of Summerween adjacent, Smoothie, but I was like, no.
You should save it and put it on Patreon, make it a little Patreon extra.
Yeah, behind the scenes throughout the week, anything that you cut out.
Yeah, exactly. Anything you cut out, put it on Patreon.
And you know what? That would actually be cute because there was certain things that were going on during the live that I was like, I can't post that.
You can put it on Patreon.
Yeah.
Exactly. Genius. Yeah, Katie Sporkle Adams. That's cute.
Oh my god, no, you just freaking nailed it. Yeah, KSA.
Yeah, look at Gavin's new place. Ooh, fancy.
It's definitely a new start, new Summerween, new everything. I'm telling you, every single Summerween, something big happens.
Yeah.
It's because my very first Summerween, I actually moved.
Yeah.
My second Summerween, I became self-employed. Last Summerween, I didn't quite have a breakdown, but I was very close. And this Summerween, I'm in a new milestone. I love it.
It's cursed kind of, but in a good way, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. It's stressful. Summerween is stressful, but it's the most fun. It's the most fun I have in the end.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, hi Elizabeth. Also, hello to my mother in the chat. What's up?
Oh my god, both of you have Katie and Gabby. Your moms are both named Kim.
Yeah, and both of our dads were named David.
Oh, you told me this. I forgot. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Crazy.
I know, how much more twinning can it get?
I know. It blows my mind every time I hear it or think it. I'm like, wait.
Everyone loves your wallpaper, Gavin.
They do, but also guess what my mom's name is.
Is it Kim?
No, it's Norma.
Is it Katie?
No, I was like, there's no way.
I was like, we're gonna have another Kim here, another Kim situation.
Well, my Kim is Gavin's mom, so.
True.
Oh my god. Everybody's mom loves Gavin because Riley doesn't. Your mom loved Gavin's videos.
Yes.
It's because I'm just older and wiser, and I just get on with everyone's life. What can I say?
My mom doesn't watch BookTube, but if she did, she would. But my mom's name is Tracy Ann, and if she did, she would love her.
That's such a fancy name.
Tracy Ann. Yeah.
Well, my mom's middle name is John Ann.
Whoa.
Oh.
Shit.
That's wild. Inception. My mom has a brother named Tracy, so like.
Oh. My mom does just go by Tracy, but her name actually, like on her birth certificate, it's hyphenated like Tracy-Ann. But when she became an adult, when she went to the DMV to get her license, she was like, take the hyphen out. She just illegally took the hyphen out. So
what?
All one word. But so when telemarketers would call in high school, like back when we had a landline, people would be like, can I speak to Trashy Ann? And I'd be like, that's not how you pronounce it.
Oh my god. What the heck? Is that like a super common name?
Oh my god, Amber.
Twinning. We're just finding all of the twins in the chat. It's amazing. Wow. So how's the readathon going so far? Have you guys found any, or have you found any new favorite books that you've been
in one day? Have you read a 5-star?
Have you 5 stars yet in the one day?
I have. I read Mary and gave that 5 stars.
Oh wow. That's exciting.
I read Middle of the Night by Riley Sager.
Oh, you give it 5 stars?
No. Oh, she was asking for 5 stars. Oh, actually, -3 stars from 5. That's what I gave it.
Oh no, like a negative rating, like negative.
No,
3 stars?
no. Like start at 5 and go down to 2 stars.
Oh, I see. Okay, it was 2 stars.
You did ask for 5 stars, and I was just like, well, actually, I didn't like Middle. But I started A Certain Hunger, and I thought A Certain Hunger was good.
Oh.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're all going to be reading that pretty soon.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not done with, I almost said What Lies in the Woods. I don't know where that came from. The recesses of my brain. But I'm not done with horror movie yet. I think I have like 45 minutes left of the audiobook, but I had told Amy, who was the one who told me about the book, that I was like, I think I'm going to listen to the last hour of it twice, because what I heard from everybody is like that the ending changes your perspective on the book. And I was like, okay, because after I got last night when you and I talked about it, Gabby, on Patrons Reading Sprints, I was like, okay, I feel like my ideas are kind of changing, like intellectually, not enjoyment necessarily, but like intellectually, I'm like, okay, I think I'm seeing more.
Yeah, I feel like I finished Horror Movie last night, and I feel like I'm so mixed feelings on it. I just don't know how I feel about it.
Which one is this book? So I know there's 2 movies that are coming out that have a horror movie
it's the one it's Horror Movie by Paul Tremblay. There's also one that just came out that's called like How to Survive a How to Make and Survive a Horror movie. I think
Craig Deluey.
Yeah, Craig Deluey.
Yeah, the covers of those 2 are so similar that
they are
confusing them. So I didn't know. So you're talking about the Paul Tremblay one, okay?
Yeah, it's a Horror Movie by Paul Tremblay. It was hard. I can't imagine only listening to it on audio, dude, because like it's so it goes back and forth between like the screenplay and then like real life, but the way it does it, if I was only listening on audio, I'd be so confused, I think, because like it just goes back and forth, and like in the book it makes it pretty clear, but because it like changes the, it looks like a screenplay, I guess, but just trying to listen to it, I would be so confused, I think. So but yeah, I just have mixed feelings on it, because I feel like half of me, like, I really enjoyed it, but then the other half of me, I was like, this reads so pretentious. It's kind of like, it kind of reads like the Pallbearers Club in a way.
Well, that's where I was like kind of changing my mind a little bit, is that I was like, when it comes to like pretentious, I'm like, okay, this, like, especially like theater actors, like say when I read like Temper by Lane Fargo, I was like, this is how they are. Like they really are method like that. And especially like, I mean, it's not just like, it's not like theater acting. It's like the weird, like, I feel like you have to be a specific person and a specific reader. And this book is so freaking for you, because that niche of like deep cut Reddit, horror movie, like trying to find the original footage and all this stuff, like that is who this is for. Like the die-hard Blair Witch Project, like kind of thing, or like my die-hard thing of like how they made the first Saw movie. I'm like, okay, I see.
Okay, setting me interested. I'm like, okay.
It's like the pretentiousness of like making an art film, but I don't know. Also, hi Jan. It's Jan's birthday, and literally she's going to a spooky Airbnb.
Happy
I know,
birthday.
isn't that so cool? Happy birthday! Oh my gosh, confetti. And
Air
balloons.
balloons.
Wait, Riley, can you make your computer do it too?
Okay, my computer doesn't always want to work. So
So even if you do it, it won't. I love when it does it to you at the wrong time. We were on sprints recently, and I don't remember. We were talking about something like negative, and then it just randomly started doing hearts.
It's unpredictable.
You know, I forgot until this moment when you said that it was Jan's birthday that it is my 5-year BookTube anniversary.
Oh my god, that's today.
Oh, happy 5 years.
I know, wow. 5 years?
Where did the time go?
That is so wild. Oh my god, congrats on 5 years. You should make a video like Gavin's 5 years.
Wait, did you start your channel in 2019?
Yeah, that would be 6 years.
Oh, no, okay. Then
Oh my god, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait. So if you start your channel in 2024 and it's 2020, I'm going to have a reveal that I'm bad at math. So if you start your channel in 2020 and now it's 2024, that's 5 years.
How many
That's
people
4 years.
That's 4 years, I thought. Because 2024 is 4.
I know, well,
Which is it? Which is it?
I know, well, it's confusing because Summerween started in 2020 and this is our 5th Summerween.
Oh, I didn't realize it started in 2020. I
But
thought
it's because we had like Summerween in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. So it's like it's the 5th Summerween this year, but it's only been 4 years since 2020.
Oh.
Okay, that's where I'm getting confused because I always connect like the first like month or so of me being on BookTube was Summerween, and those were like the first like vlogs that I did. So I'm like, oh, it's the 5th anniversary of Summerween. It's my 5th anniversary. I'm like, technically, no, I didn't have an anniversary the first day I started. So it's the 4th anniversary. You know what? Listen, we all had a moment here, and we circled up, and we came to this.
Well, no, now you're more prepared for your 5th next year, and you can make a 5th video, 5th year anniversary like Gavin's video.
Oh god, that was iconic. That video was so good.
Right.
You'll make a better one. You've got a better back catalog, Katie. Your
Better
ears?
back catalog. I've
Yeah.
never put on a wig, so
But yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to. I have to. I have to use props to be funny. You just are funny. So
Also, Gavin, I have to ask you about your moving vlog. I watched the whole thing, and I need to know, in the UK, do you guys call your refrigerator a fridge freezer?
yeah, sometimes, yeah. Fridge freezer.
We just kept saying fridge freezer, and I was like, I've never heard this in my life. Is that how they refer to refrigerators?
Yeah, because sometimes you can get a freezer separately. So when it's a fridge freezer, it's both of them at once.
Yeah, for us, I think when you say refrigerator, everyone just assumes you mean one that has both. And then if you have just a standalone freezer, you would just say, I've got a freezer, like a chest freezer or something.
Yeah.
Right.
You will.
This is unrelated to Summerween in 4
No,
years. I just it was
Sorry.
eating that every night.
I mean, Riley
Right.
can attest that when I was watching, I sent her a voice message and I was like, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's
No.
British. It's
That's
British.
interesting. I mean, is it more common there to not have a fridge and a freezer in one machine?
To be honest, I've never actually thought about it. Maybe it's just me then. Maybe all of them are just fridges, refrigerators.
Yeah, I know, because I'm like, I feel like in the States it's pretty common to have both usually.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Waiting for Katie to do a Gavin impression.
Oh my god, will you wear wigs? That's when you will wear wigs, is when you
It'll be a beard wig.
Yeah, you'll need the whole thing. Also, yeah, my mom yesterday got this huge 5 balloon for 5 years of Summerween. It's so cute.
It's really cute.
Love.
Does your mom does your mom like participate in Summerween, like read books for it?
I don't know. Well, she's reading the new Riley Sager right now because it's she joins me on the BookTube every July with reading the new Riley Sager. So she's kind of participating, I think, by reading the Riley Sager, but she's like a 1 book a month kind of, she's like that kind of reader. So
Okay, wait, she's kind of killing it. She's getting 4 prompts basically.
No, yeah, she's killing it.
It's a mystery. She probably reads it at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a night sky on the cover.
Yeah. It's like checking almost all the boxes right there. So,
Genius.
yeah. But yeah. So if you've never participated in reading sprints before, basically how this works is we just kind of like set a timer on the screen and then we all mute ourselves and we read together for like a certain amount of time. And so what are you guys going to be up to on the first sprint today? Are you going to be reading, or what is everyone going to be up to?
I think I'm going to edit.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to read, but I can't say what I'm reading.
Ooh, it's a secret.
It is.
Well, that's
I'm
exciting.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I love a good secret, a surprise.
Although, you know what, I'm gonna go over there to read because like I'm exhausted, I'm knackered. I'm gonna lie on that sofa, and I just know I'm gonna accidentally show it. So if you can really like look, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
Can you put the dust jacket of a different book over it?
Yeah, hide it somehow.
It's a paperback. Oh, to be fair though, I mean, I do have this, so I could probably put this
That's
is
so cute.
yeah. So I
There
can
you
probably like read it like this. Oh, but then again,
Yeah.
I need to open it. And then you'll see the.
Yeah, just put like a dust jacket over it or something. Like it could hide it.
I don't have a dust jacket. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I did get. I got a Stephen King shirt.
Oh, ooh.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
I can probably read it behind this. Oh, that's too much effort. That's too much effort.
That is.
Look,
that
if
is-
Or a
you
pillow.
see it.
Like when you sit down and if you put one of the pillows in front of you and put the book.
I'm gonna forget, Katie. I'm gonna randomly forget, and I'm just gonna open my legs. I'm just gonna spread my legs at any given moment.
Well, we won't be looking at the book then.
True.
Fair.
What are you gonna be doing, Riley? Also, your hair looks gorgeous.
It does.
I'm reading the new Stephen Graham Jones book. I Was a Teenage Slasher.
Oh.
What, you
You
like
like-
it so far?
Yeah, I'm like halfway, and it might be 5 stars. We'll see.
Oh my god. Have you read a lot of other Stephen Graham Jones and enjoyed them, or?
Yeah, I've read My Heart is a Chainsaw, which I also gave 5 stars, and then The Only Good Indians, which I really loved, and then Night at the Mannequins, which I thought was okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, now I'm scared because we have opposite opinions. Stephen Graham Jones.
You didn't
'Cause
like
I'm like,
Indians?
well, The Only Good Indians I gave like 3 stars, but then My Heart is a Chainsaw I DNF'd. Couldn't stand it, and then Night of the Mannequins is like my favorite, so I'm scared.
That's funny. I'm like, yeah, the opposite. I love My Heart is a Chainsaw, and I did not like
Oh,
Night of the Mannequins.
oh wow.
But now I'm like, I feel like I'm having the same thing as I did yesterday, where I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna read, and then Gavin was like, I'm gonna pick up horror movie. I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Perfect. And now I'm like, oh my god, Riley Marie is reading I Was a Teenage Slasher, so I'm reading.
Right. I mean,
Because
why
it has
not?
5 words.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
like
it
to
does.
read A Certain Hunger. I think you would really like that, Katie.
I am gonna be reading it.
It gives me like Babefly energy.
Ooh, I love it.
Ooh. Oh, that's exciting. Well, that's good because we're gonna be reading that one soon.
Oh, is that a BookTube pick?
No, we're me, Gavin, and Katie are gonna do like a collaborative
Oh, I forgot about that.
video series, and that's one of the books. So like, good to know that it's hopefully there's like a lot to discuss, with that one.
I also love that book.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and get started on the first sprint then. So basically how this works is I'll start the timer. We're all going to mute ourselves and we can just read together for 50 minutes. And then at the end of this 50 minutes, there will be a sound. I think it's a pleasant sound on this one, on the Flocus. And
wait, Gabby, what are you reading?
well, I started the new Lucy Folly, the Midnight Feast. I'm like 20% into that one, but I don't know if I'm going to be reading during the first sprint. I might try to catch up on like Instagram stuff with Summerween and all that, but we'll see.
Do you do it, Gabby? I see that Summerween stories, and I'm like, that's a movie. That is a genuine.
Yeah,
movie.
it's like a full-time job. Keeping up on that Instagram. I mean, luckily I do have
an assistant.
I know. Well, yeah, I do have my sister's help. She helps a lot with that Instagram, but it's still like it's a lot. Yeah, but it's all good. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll get started on this 50 minutes, and we'll come back in a little bit and see you soon.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Oh,
How was the first sprint?
Lovely. It was absolutely lovely. My arse fell asleep the one that's over. I need to make sure that I keep moving around.
Is it just not comfy? Like you just couldn't get a comfy
Oh.
position?
It is, but I don't know what it is about my body at the minute. It just wants to hate me. It doesn't want me to be comfortable. I've got so many bruises. Like it's not that big, but you can't even see it on the camera. I probably seem like such a wuss. I do have a bruise on my arm, but you can't even see it on the camera. It's there, I promise. It is right there. It is right there. Oh, there.
I see
Oh,
it.
there we go. Yeah, I can see it.
It hurts.
Yeah. You should get a big pillow for like chilling on when you're on the couch.
Yeah, I got rid of all my cushions. I want to start new.
Oh.
It's the money. I've had to buy another bookcase. I didn't want to because I already bought so many bookcases. I had to buy another.
I
Where
saw
you
you-
about 7.
9, I think.
Okay. Wait. Are you counting the islands?
No, I'm not.
Jesus.
I do have an island and I do have a cube. So it's probably like 9 plus an island plus a cube. Or is it 10?
Okay.
I think it might actually be 10 bookcases.
How did you fit them all before?
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what happened because I got rid of 4 black bookcases and I replaced them with 5 white bookcases, which are bigger. They're bigger than the ones I had before. So I genuinely don't understand. Because they also, all my middle grades would fit on the 4 black bookcases. Now I've condensed them down to 2 bookshelves. So I'm like, how?
Are the
Really?
white bookshelves like the shelves are taller, so it takes
I also bought extra shelves. I've also got extra shelves. So now I can fit more in those white bookshelves now. And I still have like 4 boxes of books left. I don't
You
understand.
weren't like double stacking, right?
Yeah.
It
No,
doesn't
Gavin,
actually-
I totally understand because when I was reorganizing my bookshelf, I was like,
Mm.
I literally do not have space on it anymore. And before I had my puzzles on it, I had all this stuff, and I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? Where did it go?
I know. Were you like double stacking before? Like you had multiple things on the same shelf, maybe?
I did have a double stack. Like literally, when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, the details are coming together. Like I had my TBR double stacked, and all of the manga was stacked like this in their series. And then also my Diviners set, I have 2 whole sets of it, and the second set was behind the other set, and now they're all on display.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy. It seems like the books just like multiplied.
I think they're breeding, honestly. My books were like, well, Gavin ain't doing the breeding, so we're going to do it for him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Riley, I was looking back on your channel and I'm like, did you used to have Billy bookshelves?
No.
No, never? Or the white
No, those were IKEA, but they weren't Billy bookshelves.
Okay, because I
They
was
were
like,
technically like media shelves. They weren't even bookshelves.
okay. I was watching, I don't remember why. I think I was looking at your old unhauls. And then I was like, oh my God, I forgot that Riley used to have those white shelves.
I gave them to my dad, and he now uses them for his tools in the garage.
Media.
And he, like, when I gave them to him, he sent me a video of how he organized it all because he was like so proud.
I
That's
love
so
that.
cute.
I just forgot so quickly because you've been using the Amazon shelves for so long.
What's a Billy bookshelf?
IKEA.
It's like the
The
pop-
IKEA, yeah, the IKEA white ones. That
What's
everyone
a Billy bookshelf?
That's just what they're called?
Like, yeah, that's the name of the product. Like if you look, like if you go on IKEA's website, look up Billy, and that is the, you know, that
Brand?
classic white bookshelf that like every booktuber has had at one point. It's a Billy bookshelf.
Oh.
It's
I know
literally
it.
like almost every single person's video that you see. Those are
I've never had one. I'm not.
No, I don't. I must have not either. I mean, I used to have
Billy is.
white bookshelves, but I don't know if they were Billy bookshelves.
Well, do you have an IKEA there?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't been to one in Washington. So I
There's
don't know.
definitely probably one in Seattle, but how far is Seattle from you?
I know, like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But
I
interesting.
had a ladder bookshelf for a long time. I don't know. I think I've always just been trying to be different. I don't know why.
I can tell.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much.
Well,
And
I
then
like
my current shelves is Riley. I literally everything. If Riley had it, I would buy it. This is listen to this. Riley sends me voice notes of like, oh, I bought this thing. She bought a Hatch alarm clock. I was like, I'll buy a Hatch alarm clock. I was just watching your vlog, Katie, when you said that like Gabby was your Regina George. Riley is my Regina George. she bought an iMac recently, and I've been considering it. I actually have been considering it for a while because my laptop sounds like it's about to take off as like a jet plane. Like,
Yeah.
So then what sealed the deal for me actually wasn't just Riley, Gavin. Then you had one in your moving vlog, and I was like, all the girlies have an iMac. I want an iMac, so I bought one. It's coming next Friday.
Yay!
You know what? I think that that's hilarious because I also was God, oh my God, which one was it? Because I went back to watch it again the other day because I was like, I need to see what the colors look like on someone. I messaged Riley and I was like, listen, I'm not trying to be that girl that's like stealing people's looks, but where did you get that shirt? I was like, where'd you get that shirt right now? And she was like, actually, Sara said the same thing, and she bought some, and now she has some, and I have some. And then my mom was asking me what I wanted for my birthday, and I sent her the link, and I said, pick me a color.
It's that lace shirt, right? The lace layering. Yeah.
I saw it in your video recently, Sarah, and I was like, oh my God, everybody's gonna notice. It's gonna be so obvious.
I did accidentally rip a hole in it.
Cute.
I ripped a hole in it with my nail, but then it doesn't have a tag on it, so I just flipped it backwards. I just spun it around because I was like, they don't need to see the hole that I ripped.
Oh no.
But yeah.
I'm just an influencer.
You are.
I know. I was gonna say a true influencer. Oh my God.
So we have the same bookshelves. We have the same shirt. Oh my God!
I want to do the same videos.
Actually, no, because I'm playing an Unhaul, and then I was like, Riley, the title you named your Unhaul so perfect. And she was like, you can just use the same title, and I was like, Riley is my influencer.
That's so funny. Katie's my Regina for real. I love that. Yeah, I have the like the Target bookshelves. They're like the wooden ones that are like you can see through to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I've had those ones for a while now because I ended up getting rid of my white ones after I moved, I think, into this apartment. But I like the wooden ones just because it makes the room feel like bigger somehow, and you can like see back through all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
But
I think the white can be nice though because it can bounce the light back. So because my office is really dark, and I also chose like the walnut colored because I also have like the metal shelves where you can see through them.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when I film, I'm like, it's so dark in here.
Right. I know. I still need to get like
almost like it blends a little bit more into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I did like having my black bookshelves for a while, but it was just odd for me to have half my room black bookshelves and half my room white bookshelves. I think that was a choice. And it's looking good now with everything being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Call me to show everyone.
I'm excited for the video. You're gonna film a video, right?
What video?
Like a library tour.
I was like, I feel like you said.
Oh, it's a coming. It's a coming.
Yeah, I know that's really cool that you get like 2 library rooms essentially. That's really cool.
It's been like I love people's videos doing like their own building their libraries. They're so aesthetic and so good, and I love the way they do them. Mine is just trying to problem solve every step of the way. It isn't aesthetic. You've got angles down here. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do now? Like I'm going to do this. I don't know where this book is. And like, I was trying so hard to sort everything out. I had multiple vent sessions. It's not like a glamorous video. Most of it's filmed on my phone. It's just word vomit, and it's just, how do I do this? What do I do? So I'm interested to see how it turns out, because I think it's just all a mess.
Yeah, I think that's why people watch you though. Like you keep it real,
That's why people watch you, because you are a mess. Yeah.
No,
we love
not because you're a mess.
Yap session of you talking us through it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, it's like what is it? I don't know. There's a word for it. But when you watch somebody that cuts out all the problems or like all the whatever, it's like, I don't believe you. There's no way it was that easy. Or you feel bad because you think maybe it was that easy for them.
Exactly. You're there for realness. Precisely.
Well, we'll see how it turns out.
Like the amount of times, every time literally is when I'm organizing my bookshelf and I'll do like a time lapse because I'm like, there's no memory card on earth that could hold hours and hours and hours. When I do a time lapse, I have to edit the time lapse because there's like, oh, there's a little bit of me doing like, but a lot of it is this. Like really bad. Just staring at the shelf, being like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do.
Oh my god. Time lapse, you're just like standing there staring at it.
Yeah, but like I sway when I stand, so I'm like
I always worry when I do a time lapse because I do just want to like speed it up and just like let it be job well done, move on. But a lot of the times I kind of think, oh god, what if I accidentally like scratched my arse in that shot, or like what if I like burped or sneezed or something? Like I can't remember during like an hour-long time lapse, so I have to like watch through this time lapse to make sure I'm not like scratching my balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be too much realness.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a little too much realness.
It's just an Easter egg. Like every video, there's one frame.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in my my Robin Hood in Sherwood Forest, as I did that read with me, I can't remember. I tried watching it through. There is a moment where you just see me like lift up a little bit to like let out a little toot, and I can't remember for the life of me exactly where it is, and I don't think I edited it out.
Wow, now we know. Now we'll have to find it. Screenshot it.
Yeah, it's just like you just see me like lift up a little bit, and I'm just like, oh.
Gavin, there are things that have happened on your Patreon that I will never forget. Like they live. If you ever forget, I remember, and I can tell you.
I've forgotten. You're gonna have to tell me.
I don't know if you want me to say it on public, but
Say it.
Can you put it in the private chat?
I don't mind, honestly. Say it.
Well, I feel bad for you.
I don't. I once told people on public about the lawnmower. So if everyone here knows what the lawnmower is, I've said that publicly.
The lawnmower?
I don't remember.
Well, I've said that publicly. It's in a video. You can watch it anytime you want. So it's like, hang on, I'm going to put it in the private chat.
Wait, Katie, you flashed the internet in one of your videos?
Oh, yeah.
By accident? What'd you do?
It was on accident, and Jan messaged me and was like, girl.
Was it like completely like a real flash? Like, or was it like underwear? We all start searching for it.
No, Gavin, Jesus.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry.
I've said that publicly before, so whatever you say ain't going to top that. Charlie.
As that you said that as in something that happened to you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it a solo endeavor?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, no.
But I've said it before. I think it was in my 2-year Q&A.
Oh.
I don't even have BookTube 2 years, and I was telling everyone about that. So
How did that come up in a Q&A?
whatever it is.
I don't remember. It was a reading sprint, and I remember I was watching it, and I was like, something is happening. Something is happening. And at the very end of the sprint, you only had like a couple minutes left, and you left. And it took you a minute to come back because you had to take a shower because you shit your pants.
That's true. I remember.
Oh, no.
Oh my god! I was watching. I was like, something is going on. Like your face, like you could just tell. Like
yeah, I like let out a little too, but I didn't realize I took a little bit too much. And I was on the sprint, and I was like, you just see me like rocking back and forth. Because I was like, have I just? Yep. And I left.
Oh no.
I forgot about that. I did.
Oh wow.
So, what I read during that sprint? Yeah.
I
finished. If you
my
edited,
book.
You finished.
I did. No.
You finished horror movie?
Yeah. No.
You didn't like the end?
No, because I wanted to, but I was like, it just got. There was pretentious, okay? Especially like I'm not gonna say what it is, but the whole like freeze frame that it was like, oh, the same frame. That was so fucking pretentious. I went on for so long. But the ending was like steroids were pumped into this man. Like I was like, you cannot be more annoying right now. Like I just
See, that's so interesting because I actually really liked the end. And that's why I was so torn because like I was so bored in the first half, but then I feel like the ending, I was like, oh shit, like I feel like things kind of got interesting. And then I really loved like the final 2 sentences of the book. I was like, oh my god, chills. But it did feel pretentious at the end. You're not wrong. It was pretentious.
Let me put in the private chat, Gabby, because I wanted to ask like something that I was like, I mean, this would be a spoiler, so I'm not going to say it, but I want to know. Okay, y'all.
I did not edit at all. I watched Katie's day 1 vlog, and then I ate lunch. I was just munching all day. I left my camera on because when I do sprints on my Patreon, I never leave my camera on. I'm like, I don't want to be perceived, but you all left yours on, so like, fine. So you all got to watch me eat.
Ooh, what did you eat? What's for lunch?
I'm a Factor girl. I ate a lot of Factor, so
Ooh.
I had a Factor. It was like I already forgot what it was. It was like chicken pie something. It was like chicken shawarma or something. It was really good. I've never been sponsored by them, but I absolutely should because I've been paying for Factor for like months.
Yeah, you should. Factor's good. Factor's so convenient. It's like it's
so
good for like the lazy, like I don't feel like cooking, but I need to have something nutritious.
Yeah, I only like to cook for dinner because me and Aaron eat dinner together, but we don't eat lunch together. So like we like take turns cooking dinner, but for lunch I'm like,
yeah, it makes sense. It's too much effort in the middle of the day. Like I'm not gonna cook in the middle of the day, you know? Nice.
And I'm doing no fast food right now because I'm kind of a fast food fiend. So I'm trying. The month of July is I'm not allowed to have fast food.
Ooh, no fast food at all? That's hard.
It is hard because I eat a lot of Taco Bell and a lot of Zaxby's.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know if I could do no fast food for a whole month.
Me neither. Oh God, no.
Yeah, that'd be tricky because every now and then I'll just have those lazy nights where I'm like, I don't want to do anything and I just want to like run through fast food drive-through.
Every single night this week has been lazy night for me, but my excuse is I've just moved.
Oh yeah, you have a very valid reason.
You don't have anything in your fridge freezer yet.
Are you gonna like take the piss out of me every time now?
It just reminded me. I can't remember how the joke goes, but there was like a TikTok like meme about like making fun of like how British people call things because it's always like a weird, like they were like, this is in this country we call this a light switch, in this country we call it this, and they're like in the UK they call it a flippity boppity boot, like something like something very like weird.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that's so true though. Because I lived in Australia for a year, and Australians are the same. I mean, obviously they came from the UK originally, so Australians are the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a lot of words and phrases for things that I was like, I don't know. Oh my god, when I first moved there, someone said, they say for how are you, they say how are you going. It's like a really common phrase there. And so I was like, I had just gotten off the train and I was like meeting up with friends, and they were like, oh hey Sarah, like how are you going? And I was like, oh, I walked to the train. They were like, no, how are you going? And I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah, how are you going?
How are you going? Like for how are you? And I was like, what?
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, how are you going? But it just sounds like different than how you'd say it.
Well, they do a lot of how did something go. Like, so if you take an exam, they wouldn't say how was your exam. They would say how did your exam go. Like they just a lot of it. I don't know why that's the phrasing that they use, but anyway,
it's very interesting.
The more you know.
I've been roasting everybody, I guess.
Wait, that's just an Australian thing.
Oh, it's Holly Australian. Yeah, it is. I was like, what?
The more you know, honestly. Wow. Yeah, I'm like so torn right now if I want to DNF this Lucy Folly book. It's like, it's just so boring. I don't know how much percent I got done. I'm now 32% of the way in, and it's just like, I don't know, it's slow. It feels more like one of those thrillers where it feels like right now it's just a lot of like family drama, relationship drama, like people being secretive, but like what's going on here? Like I don't know. It's not giving me thriller so far. So I might actually DNF it. I might DNF it. I don't know. I'm still debating it, but I just got delivered in the mail. I ordered these horror books off of Amazon, and it says they just got delivered. So I'm kind of like, oh, I'm just going to go out and pick up one of these. But it's, I was showing on Patreon Reading Sprints yesterday, but I just ordered The Har and The Forgotten Island. And I've just been hearing a lot about these recently. And I'm like, because I think they're a little bit on the shorter side, I feel like they might be perfect for Summerween. So like, I don't know. I'm tempted to like go and check the mail and start one of those on the next round. I don't know.
Well, does it like, this is what I would always think is like, because I mean, you didn't really like the Paris apartment, or did you?
Well, that's the thing is I did like the Paris apartment. And I liked the guest list. Like for me, the guest list was 5 stars, and then the Paris apartment I gave like 4 stars, I think. But then I didn't like the hunting party. I think I gave that one like 2 or 3 stars. So like Lucy Folly's mostly been, you know, a hit for me in the past. So that's why I was confused why I'm not liking this one very much. But But I don't know. I haven't heard the best things about the Midnight Feast. It doesn't seem like a lot of people that are reading it are like loving it. So I don't know.
I haven't read a single Lucy Foley book in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a Waterstones Thriller Book of the Month, like years ago. I think it was one of her books. I can't remember which. And I had to lie to people and say I had read it and sell it. I think I sold like 50 copies of it in 1 month. And I was like, yeah,
what?
it's the best thriller I've ever read. And I no clue what it's about.
I feel like if you have a book named The Midnight Feast and it's not a horror, you stole that from a good story. Like that could have had that title.
Right.
What do you mean that's not about cannibals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept thinking of, what was that book that you read a while ago that was like the was it the Chelsea D. Summers? Didn't she have like a, or you bought it like the
Yeah, that one's a feast.
Yeah, that one's what's the title of that one? Isn't it something feast?
That's a good question. What is this one? I don't know.
They be eating at that one though.
I mean, it very much could lead to cannibalism. I mean, I don't know. Like, I haven't gotten there yet if it does.
I'm not a Lucy Foley girl. I'm not a Lucy Foley girl, and I'm not a Ruth Ware girl. Those are the two British ladies that I'm
well, that's the thing, Ruth Ware, too. I've been thinking about reading One Perfect Couple this week. I ordered it from Book of the Month. I don't know if it'll get here in time. But I was thinking about reading that one. But Ruth Ware, too, is like, she's mostly a miss author for me. But it seems like a lot of people are really loving One Perfect Couple. So, like, I kind of want to give it a shot, but, like, I don't know. I might regret it.
4 Ruth Wares, and I was like, is this the same main character in every book? Because it feels like it's the same character.
Yeah.
Well, what worries me is if something's getting a lot of, like, pretty good ratings, I'm like, is it getting pretty good ratings from the kind of reader who would like, is it only getting good ratings because the same kind of reader is reading it and rating it instead of, like, a broader scope? I don't know if that makes sense.
That makes complete sense, because thrillers, like, people tend to pick favorite authors, and people like Lucy Foley and Ruth Ware have an audience now, and so it's like or even Riley Sager is a good example too. Like every time their book comes out, they're gonna have overwhelming like positive reviews because people are always waiting for their new release.
Right.
So I think that makes sense.
Well, yeah, that's why I wait until I see reviews from people that I trust. But like even Ashley from Ashley's Little Library, she just gave the new Ruth Ware 5 stars, and like we usually align most of the time on taste. So I'm just kind of curious, and I know it's like it would be a perfect summer book, I think, because it involves like a summer reality dating show or something like that. So it sounds kind of like fun. I don't know, but I might regret it because I always regret reading the Ruth Wares because I never loved them. But we'll see. I don't know. But all right, are we ready for the next sprint?
Yes.
Are you guys gonna be up to the same things, you think, or what's gonna be up this sprint?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my book.
I might film a vlog clip. I don't know. I keep not doing what I say I'm gonna do. So
I might. I need to maybe like edit a little bit, and then I was gonna pick up. I was a teenage slasher because I think that, you know what I should have done? This is what I should have done. This should have been a themed SUMMERWEEN, a ghoul summer of just using all of you as my Regina Georges, and like you pick up a book, I'm like, I have to. Like I don't have a choice. Like, I don't know what you. The Bible said so I have to.
Yeah.
I pray at the altar, you know, that I kneel at. So. Okay, so she was first, and then big. You're next.
oh god.
Oh my gosh, no pressure.
And then I also want to. I think I told you that. Did I tell you this, Gavin? Did I tell you this? I can't remember. That my backpack, the one that I'm putting the stuff on, that I had a patch that I had been for years being like, I'm gonna put that on there, but I've never had success with iron-on patches because I just will be like, why is this not working? Like, I think I'm ironing it on and it doesn't stick. So I was like, no, this time I'm gonna make it work. And on YouTube, somebody said, oh, you know, iron the back of it. So that was a mistake because I forgot that inside the backpack, there was like a little pocket where I would put the iron on. And the lining of the pocket had like a rubbery thing on it that was bright red. So that melted.
Oh no.
And then I didn't know. So I took the iron out and put it on top. Oh. And it was a black and white patch. And now it looks like it's bleeding, which is a vibe. But I was like, wow. That is unfortunate, but yeah. Anyway, whatever. All that to say,
I saw that in your vlog. The whole time I was like, yeah, I saw that. I also thought to myself, I was curious because normally when you iron stuff like that, you're supposed to put like a piece of like tissue or something or parchment paper or something in between. And I was like,
Oh no.
like you're never supposed to iron directly on the patch. Like you're supposed to like put something between it.
Oh. Wow.
I
But what
didn't
I'm
know.
hearing is it could have been way worse.
Well, actually, no. To be fair, it's probably better that you did it the way you did it because honestly, if you put a piece of paper or something in between, you probably would have melted the paper to the thing. So honestly, you actually probably saved yourself by not doing it the way that I'm talking about. Yeah, wax paper. That's what it is. Like you're supposed to put wax paper between.
It doesn't melt?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was like.
Wait, you put them in an oven though, so I guess it'll be fine.
Well, anyway, you got a cute little bloody patch.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and read for another 50 minutes and we'll check back in a little bit. Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
Riley, why did you look so Pinterest cute when you were drinking out of your straw? You're like.
Oh gosh. I know. Tell us your secrets. Also, yeah, your hair looks so good. It's so cute.
Oh my god.
Shiny. It's like reflecting like light. How's everybody's day going? How are the sprints going? What'd you get up to?
Can't complain.
Why are you not sitting in your chair?
Yeah,
What's
what are you
going on?
doing?
Oh, because
Oh.
Yeah, I can't show properly because the monitor will just fly off. But yeah, it's been stolen. It has been.
You're so nice. I would literally pick up Tank and be like, move out of my seat.
I couldn't. I seen his little face.
No.
He depends on me. I give him life. You know what I mean? Like, before, when I was lying on the sofa reading, you kept like licking like this area on my dressing gown. It almost looked like I was breastfeeding him.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's a little cutie, but I did pretty well. I'm on like page 150. It's only like 240 pages long, so make a
Ooh.
progress.
Of your mystery book?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's exciting.
It is.
Very cool. Yeah, I decided to DNF for sure the Midnight Feast, at least for now. And I went out in the mail and I got this one. I think is it called the Har or the Hare? Does anybody know?
the har. Okay,
Har?
well, I say the har because
Har.
Kayla pronounced it the har, and I know she is not going to be out here mispronouncing it on the internet.
That's what I mean. That sounds right. It sounds like it would be Har, I think. But I'm 34 pages in and it's interesting so far. Like I'm liking the setup. It's kind of like a small town called Witch Haven, and we're following like a woman who's like 84 years old, and they're kind of like trying to like get her off the land because they're trying to build like a golf course on like the cliffside of this like where she's living in Scotland. And so they're like, it's like so far it's just been scenes of these people being like, we're gonna double the money that we're gonna offer you to get you off this land because we're trying to build this golf course. And she's like, fuck you.
She's like over my dead.
Yeah. So she's literally like, I will not leave. Like I'm dying on this land. Like, you know. So it's interesting so far, but yeah. I
didn't read anything. I don't even remember what I was doing in the beginning, to be honest. But I was playing Sporkle, and I got a lovely surprise. And Jan video messaged me because she's staying at a Wednesday Addams Airbnb for her birthday, and she knows that I love Wednesday Addams. And she said she was watching my video, and I talked about Morticia, and she was like, "Oh my god, you have to see this place." So she took me on a tour, and it was so cute. No, it definitely. I was like, her and I said the same thing. Where I was like, "Okay, I get it that the Jenna Ortega one is like the new one, but there was other versions. You know, there was other."
Mm-hmm. Did you not like the new one?
I haven't seen the new one. I'm sure it's great. I have no idea, but I love the original series and the original movies. And it's not that I think that like the Jenna Ortega one shouldn't be there. They actually should, but like there was like only a couple of like the older versions, and she'd clearly like taken out things and then just put the Jenna Ortega ones in. And I'm like, okay, it's a Wednesday Addams house, not a Jenna Ortega house. Like,
yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds so cool.
I didn't do anything productive. I just watched YouTube videos, to be honest.
You're doing research. You're doing research.
It was like really random videos. Like I've never really understood who Tara Yummy is, and there was a video being like an unnecessary, like really long explanation of Tara Yummy, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. So that's what I was watching. It had nothing to do with SUMMERWEEN.
What is that?
Tara Yummy is like this young YouTuber she's like in her early 20s, and she's like very, very popular. I saw her on Trisha's podcast, and I was like, I don't know who this is. And so then I've just always been like, and Trisha keeps saying, oh, she's the new It Girl. And I'm always like, I don't know. So I was watching it about her.
You watched, is it Just Trish?
Oh, me and Riley are big friends of Just Trish.
Oh my god, I had no idea. I had no idea because I also watch Just Trish quite a lot.
No, literally, her hot topics with Oscar. Like, now that they're doing 2 a week, like, and they're always like 2 or 3 hours. I am watching like 5 to 6 hours of content every week.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a bit
Wow.
behind now. It's been a little bit too long because of the move, but I've got everything in a watch list. I'm going to be spending an entire day dedicated to watching through all of those podcasts.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I bought a water bottle because I have a controversial opinion. I have a Stanley Cup, and I don't like my Stanley Cup. It leaks constantly.
Oh.
You cannot even tilt it at like a 15-degree angle. You will get water everywhere. Like, it just leaks constantly. And I also have a Simply Modern cup that I use for like when I do like flavored water. And so I like having a separate water bottle for flavored water and a separate one for whatever. So I was like, I like this one better because it doesn't leak at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Simply Modern one, and I'm just gonna leave my Stanley Cup in my car for like when I go to work out and I forget to bring a water bottle.
What's
Anyway,
the brand? What's the brand of the one you like?
Simply Modern.
Oh, Simply Modern.
It's like a dupe you can get on Amazon.
Oh, is that the one they have at Target? That's like.
I think they do sell it in person now. I think it's gotten really popular because of like TikTok and stuff. But yeah, I got it off Amazon, and then I got like the pattern on the one I got. It's like a beige, like checkered pattern, which is cute.
Ooh, that's cool.
I love that. Could you send me a screenshot? I think that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just now. We're being Regina George yet again.
You're like, can you send me the Amazon link? Actually?
I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute. I don't know if you know, but I just got beige, or I don't know if that's.
Oh
color.
yeah, your towels. I saw it in your video. No, it literally looks just like your towels.
Oh my God, I loved it.
Wow. Influencing again.
I know.
Sara comes over with her cup and just like poses in my bathroom to take photos.
Okay, I was like, we should film a collab where we both wear our lace shirts.
Yes, and then it's just a life-size photo of Riley, but we do not explain why.
Just Photoshop her in.
Out.
Yeah.
Never explain why.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we should do, you know how I sometimes do collabs with other people where we do one of my romance videos, but I'll make you, like, maybe we read both. I was like, we should pick a genre and then like a romance, like dark or something, and then you read one and I read one. We just tell each other what happened.
Oh, but don't you usually do like ones that you think are going to be terrible?
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you did it on purpose or if they just always did it.
The series actually started out very earnest. For those of you who don't know, if you're not a subscriber of mine, I have a series on my channel where I read romance subgenres. So I've done like monster romance, Omegaverse, dark romance, taboo romance. The first one I ever posted was monster romance, and there's no spoilers in that video. And I did earnestly go in being like, oh, I'm going to try out this genre. But then when I did dark romance, it devolved from there because I read Haunted Online, and it went in a different direction.
It went in a different direction.
Taboo romance really went in a different direction. There's a lot of incest happening.
Yeah, started with the best intentions.
Downhill from there.
Yeah. Honestly, it's probably better though when the books are a little bit messy, because then it's like it probably makes for more interesting content, I would assume.
I mean, if I end up liking a book in a video, I won't spoil it. Like when I did the dark romance one, I read one dark romance I really liked, so I just gave a regular review, and then the rest of the video was like other 2 books were I didn't like.
Yeah.
I also didn't do anything productive during that sprint. I got lunch and watched Love Island.
Ooh, what was for lunch?
I got a burger from Sonic.
Oh, that's amazing. Dude, my local Sonic was like permanently closed like 2 months ago. Yeah.
Never
Are
heard
they
of
all
it.
doing that?
You ever heard of it?
We don't have it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I've had Sonic maybe 2 or 3 times in my life, but it's like it's really interesting because you pull up with your car and there's like lanes, and then you order. There's like a drive-through, but it's like not a drive-through window. It's like you like it's almost
they
like
bring it out to you.
Yeah, they bring it out to you.
Yeah.
So it's almost giving like roller skate. You know, the kind of
They
like
used to do roller skates.
Yeah, they
yeah,
used to do
kind of
roller
like, you know, like in like a 1950s movie, American movie. Like that's the vibe.
Oh, nice.
I've only had Sonic like twice ever. But they have this
Yeah.
blue drink called Ocean Water that people are really obsessed with. It's like a lime blue drink.
It's a bit like your Taco Bell. What's it called? Baja Blast. We don't have that.
Yeah.
Baja Blast is superior.
I tried Taco Bell when I was in the UK. It does not taste the same. I was at Camden Market, and they have one in Camden, and so I went and I just saw it. I was like looking for somewhere to eat, and I was like, I could eat something that is you know, in Canada Market or something. But I was like, or I could eat at this Taco Bell that's right here.
And you regretted that option because Taco Bell in the UK is.
I just don't know if British people have ever eaten Mexican food.
Oh no.
I don't think so. It's always so poor. Like it's like a poor imitation. Whenever it's like, I don't think we can handle it. I don't think British stomachs can handle genuine Mexican food. It's the same thing.
Well, I don't think Taco Bell would be like genuine
Yeah.
Mexican.
No,
It's like Americanized.
How can
Mexican.
UK Taco Bell get any lower than regular Taco Bell?
It was
Might
like they
come
didn't have
over.
proper like taco seasoning or something. Like the seasonings just were not there. I was like, where's the cumin? Like I don't know. It just didn't taste like real. I got like a quesadilla and I don't know. I was gonna say though, you spent, I don't know how long you said it was, but didn't you live in Texas for a little bit when you were in
Oh
uni?
yeah, I spent a few months in
So did you have
Texas.
Mexican food when you were in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I'm
was
sure.
good.
Yeah, probably a lot
You
of good
lived
food
in
there.
Texas?
Yeah, I got this lore recently.
That's
From,
very random.
It is a little bit. I have a
Yeah,
really
Gavin's been
good
everywhere.
sex story in Texas as well. But I'm not going to share it on this live, of course. But
you got
I know
Had to do with a gardening equipment.
it is. That's where Lawnmower Part 2 happened. I'm not even
Oh
joking.
no.
And it was in a lecture hall in front of like 400 students.
No,
But
it
I'm not going to go into that story. I'm not going to.
No, it was not.
It literally was. It literally.
And you were never invited back.
They say everything is bigger in Texas, so
Oh,
Oh my god.
bigger and better. The sequels are better too.
Wow. Well, damn. That's wild.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
How are
I'm
you doing,
I keep
Gabby?
bringing it back to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just reading the horror. The heart. But yeah, our Taco Bell isn't very good either. But to be honest, I only went to Sonic to get drinks. Like I never really went to Sonic for food. But we always went for like drinks or like desserts because they have the really good like, they're not blizzards, but they're like,
but they're their version of a blizzard.
yeah, like their version of a blizzard.
Yeah.
So they had the good like desserts there, I think, at Sonic, you know.
The reason I got it was because they have a new drink that's like an orange slushy, but then they put vanilla ice cream in it, so it's like a drink.
Ooh.
But they were like, we don't have it today.
Oh, yeah, right. Be like, I'll
Like
come
when
back.
McDonald's is like the ice cream machine is broken. You're like,
Yeah,
"Mm."
exactly.
No, but when you held up the Sonic cup, even though I don't even eat Sonic, I was like, oh, I want fast food so bad. It's an addiction. I was eating Zaxby's Zaxby's is like a fried chicken place that's like Southern, and I was eating it like twice a week. It was really bad.
Oh my god, that's like me with Popeyes. Like we have a Popeyes, and I freaking love it. It's so good, delicious.
What drink do you get at Sonic?
And yeah,
I get a Dr. Pepper. That's what I get.
Yeah.
I don't get the fancy drinks.
Dr. Pepper.
Like say, I'm a Dr. Pepper girl.
Do y'all remember? My mom and I used to always go and get their cherry limeade.
Oh yeah, they have that too. People love that. They do love that. Yeah, they're known for their drinks, I guess. Gavin, whenever you come back to America, you gotta.
Hopefully soon. I want to try it all. When I was in America, I tried a Wendy's. And
Okay.
I was like, wait, we don't have a Wendy's. That's interesting. And there was one other thing as well, but I can't remember. Oh, I went into a Target.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
You need to try a Whataburger.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried that.
I haven't tried Whataburger either.
Isn't there another? Oh, Walmart. Is it Walmart?
Mhm.
Yeah, I tried Walmart.
Walmart's pretty big here.
Yeah, I went in one of those. It was great.
I don't like the vibes inside of Walmart. Like,
No,
listen,
Target
Walmart has nice products. Like, there's cute. Like, they're honestly these days cute clothes. Like, get your groceries, whatever. But there's something about it. It feels like a warehouse in there. Versus
Yeah.
Target is like warm and welcoming.
Yeah. Walmart gives me a headache.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
lights with the linoleum floor.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
never
Target is
noticed.
much more calming.
Where are
Also,
you?
because
Okay.
when you're in a Target, it doesn't matter where you can be deep as you can be in a Target. The vibe you get is that the sun is out outside. But when you're in a Walmart, it doesn't matter what time of day it is. It's 3 a.m.
It's overcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it could rain inside a Walmart. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Literally.
Like there was one time where there was a hurricane and we were in Florida and we got trapped in a Walmart for a while. And when I tell you nothing changed, not like all the electricity went out everywhere, except of course Walmart had these like crazy generators. There was no change in any of the look of any, like it was the same lighting, it was the same everything. And I was like, the whole city is blacked out and Walmart's just trooping on.
Where do people go when they like? Because I guess you guys don't really have the kind of stores like Walmart or Target. Like, where do you go when you need random stuff? Like, where do you go?
There are things like Home Bargains is kind of or like
TK Maxx.
TK Maxx, they do good Halloween stuff. They do good Halloween stuff. But I don't really think anything really compares. But you have a lot of supermarkets like Asda and Tesco and stuff that you can probably get some similar stuff in as well, depending on the size of it. But I don't know what the equivalent would be. I'm sure someone who is British in the comments can probably answer that a lot better than I can.
Also, yeah, I think I saw Wendy's in London when I was in London. I think there is one now. I don't know.
There was a Wendy's in Japan when we were in Japan.
Oh,
I went to it with Jesse.
I didn't.
It was fine.
The Wendy's hasn't made it up north for you to have.
No, I don't think it has. I think we only have like the one Taco Bell as well, and that took a long time to get from London up to the north.
I've kind of always had a fast food obsession. It's been like my thing forever. I had about, I think it was 5 or 6 years. I was vegetarian. I didn't really eat a lot of fast food. I ate like Taco Bell, but that's it because you can do vegetarian there. But but now that I eat meat again, I'm back in here. But I was gonna say when I lived in Australia, they have Burger King, but I don't know why they can't call it Burger King. There's something legally about why, so they call it Hungry Jack's. And I ate Hungry Jack's because they had this like $5 meal. Because this was back in like 2012, I think. I would eat this $5 meal constantly because I had no money. And it came with a little sundae, a burger, and some fries. And I got it all the time.
Wow. Hungry Jack's. I've never heard of that.
Hungry Jack's. I've had an obsession with fast food for a long time.
Sarah, apparently we have 2 Whataburgers now, and I just found this out.
I drove by one because when I went to visit Riley, I forgot to be like, oh, can I try one? Because I'd never had it before. And then I was driving. I don't know, where is it? Because I remember I was driving and I was like, oh my God, is that a Whataburger?
Well, because I passed a Whataburger and a Second and Charles in like 0.5 miles of each other, and it
must be Marietta then. Like, that must be the area that it's in, because I think that's where Second and Charles is.
But I had the coworker that I was going to see was like, oh, he was like, these Whataburgers are not as good as the ones. But I was like, well, they're new. They don't, I don't know.
They haven't learned the ways of Whataburger.
You
but now I'm like, oh, I can't try it this month because I'm not eating fast food.
In October,
I know. I'm going to Texas. Yeah, I'm going to Texas in October to visit Riley. I'm spending half of October in Texas.
Oh,
cute.
That'd be fun.
What are you spending? You said just Texas. Are you doing other things?
With Riley. Riley's. Well, I don't know. You can tell them, but your parents are going.
Yeah, my parents are going to Europe for like 2 weeks, so I'm house sitting, and Sarah's we're gonna live it up at my parents' house.
Fun! A 2-week sleepover party.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna take PTO the whole time because I work from home, so I'm like, I probably will work some days. But I think what I'm gonna do, because I was like, I could just take one full week and do the other one, but I was like, no, I'm gonna run it through both weeks. So I'll work a little bit at the beginning of the first week and work a little bit at the end of the last week, and then it'll feel longer because of the weekend.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gavin, you're so nice to your kitties.
I know, it's so sweet. Is Ash more cuddly than Tobu?
They're both very cuddly, but Ash is the one who wants to be on top of you when it happens, whereas Tobu is like, come to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's that bitch. Whereas Ash is just very needy. Tobu pretends not to. And then as soon as you put that hand on him, he's got his legs spread wide open on his back. And he wants all of those belly rubs.
Oh, man.
I know. But, you know. Oh, and I just saw that there is actually a Tim Hortons near me. I really did not know that. I am living in a rock. I did try Tim Hortons. I think I was in Canada at the time when I tried Tim Hortons. I also had Dunkin' Donuts as well. I don't think we have those.
Oh, yeah. We don't have Tim Hortons anywhere where I'm at, but they're in Canada a lot. I think I actually do have one like that's not too far from me in Canada, but I haven't been to Canada yet. So, All right. Are we ready to do a sprint? I think this one might be our last sprint of the day, if everybody's cool with that.
Sure.
Yeah. Do we have one more in us?
Yes. I need to finish my book hopefully by tonight. It's like 10 p.m. for me now.
Oh, wow.
I've got 1 hour and 21 minutes left.
Oh, shoot. Well, then hopefully this will be it then, you know? I believe in you.
Hopefully.
All right, sweet. Well, let's do one more 50-minute sprint and we'll see you when we get back.
I'll see you soon.
Welcome back. How was the final sprint?
Productive.
Did you finish your book?
No, I've got 30 minutes left.
Oh, so close.
I do.
Yeah,
I think we should do 5 more sprints.
Right, just 5 more.
Just 5.
Not too much to ask.
How?
Sweet. Oh my goodness, hello. I'm the star now. Oh, sweetheart.
Trust Loki to come in at the end.
Right? Stole the show.
Is Ash still in your chair?
Yes.
Oh
He won't move.
my goodness.
You gotta kick him out.
I know, right?
I
This
can't
is
do
my chair. This is my house. This is my chair.
I'm not a bitch. Okay?
Yeah, true.
I'm a good mother.
I filmed a little bit and then I started editing it.
Wow, so productive.
I also
Sarah's
filmed.
doing his best
Yeah.
for what?
Wow, both filmed, twinning.
Yeah.
Riley as well. Sarah and Riley having a good Summerween so far.
Also, Aaron came in to tell me something because he was going to the gym and he was on camera and he was like waving and Riley was the only one that saw us. He was like, "Wait, am I on camera right now?" I was like, "Yeah." Like,
That's so funny. I missed it. I'll have to watch it back. Yeah, I've still been reading The Horror. Oh my gosh, I'm 88 pages in and I'm like obsessed. I almost cried and then I almost like gagged. I was like, "Ugh," like the horror is disgusting, but it's like it's so good. I
I
literally
love that.
I had to go to the other room to get the tabs, you know, because I'm like I need to start tabbing things.
wow.
And it's reminding me a lot of my favorite like different things. Like it's reminding me a lot of different movies and different horror books and different like a lot of different things that I've loved before. So I'm having the time of my life.
Gabby, you should DNF it and go back to your first one.
I made great decisions today, okay? I'm trying to find a win this Summerween, and I think this could be it. So yeah. Not all of us have good luck like Riley and get a 5-star right away, okay? Doesn't happen for all of us.
Started it.
Oh.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
How far in did you get?
I did not read the summary, so the part that I literally just got to, I was like, wait, what? Like, I was like reading it like, okay, yeah, okay, we're really just gonna be in this guy's head, you know, just a teenage boy. And
It's
then
very interesting.
the guy with the J name, I was like, wait a minute.
No, I was literally like jaw on the floor.
Oh shit. I'm excited. I can't wait to read that one. I'm actually reading it in August. Me and Kayla are combining the book clubs again and we're reading that one for August. So I'm like, I think it'll be a good book club pick, hopefully.
That's very fun.
Also, I will say just like, because Riley, you'll know what I'm talking about, but that I think her name's Sara. He calls her by her whole name, but the like with the EpiPen, I was like, this is the most like not anticlimactic, climactic fucking shit.
I was picturing it like a movie.
Yes.
Is it Sarah with an H or without an H?
Very important details. Well, she's listening on audio, so how would she know?
Yeah, I have the audiobook only too.
It's probably an H, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, for
We'll
me.
never know for sure unless somebody's got a physical copy.
Nobody will ever get a physical copy of it.
I know it's not even out yet technically, right? It comes out
Yeah, no, I think you
It
guys
comes
both
out-
were,
Next week?
Oh, does it?
you guys were listening. Were you guys listening on Libra FM?
Yeah.
I downloaded it because you mentioned you were reading it. Riley's an influencer.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, is there anything Riley can do that you won't copy?
No,
Literally everything.
I always ask her for, well, not with a book, but like in general, I ask her for permission before I tell. I'm like, hey, this thumbnail you did 6 years ago, I really like it. I'm gonna do something. Also, I am too obsessed because whenever Riley's like, oh, I can't remember what vlog I said this, I'm like, timestamp here.
Oh, she's literally done that. She's sent me my own videos time-stamped to where I
Oh
talk
my
about something.
god. You're like Riley's encyclopedia of like video knowledge.
Andy.
To be honest, if I watch anybody's videos, I can normally remember like vaguely what video I saw it in, like if there was a joke or reference. So
And can you remember
Probably
your
could
own?
do it for
as
you
well?
guys too.
Can you remember your own? Or is it
Yeah.
just everyone else's?
No, I have a really good memory. I do actually. I have a very good memory.
Nice.
You can't remember yours, Gavin. You're like, what video? What what book did I read in that video?
No, I forget a week later. I honestly feel like
Really?
every single book I read in 2023, if you asked me what it was about, I'd say, don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I do tend to remember if it was like for a very specific vlog or something that I was doing, I tend to remember the books. But if it was like, what did I read for Summerween 2 years ago? I'm like, I don't know. You know, like that's like harder to recall for some reason. But yeah, true. Aardvark has it as an early pick. I was a teenage slasher. I got it, and it's supposed to be here by Monday. So like, hopefully,
Maybe you could read it.
I could read it in advance, but I feel like that would be a bad idea for my brain.
For your brain?
Well, yeah, because if I'm not doing the live
Oh, I
stream,
forgot you're doing it for. Sorry, I forgot you just said you're doing it for the book club.
Sarah, your memory.
Oh my god, I was like, I have such a good memory.
like, my memory's
It's
bad.
long-term memory, not short-term memory.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my memory's not that good. I'm already nervous because I just read a horror movie and I'm reading it for my friend Elizabeth. She runs the like Midnight Society book club. I'm supposed to be a co-host on her channel, and the live show's probably not going to be till August. So I'm like, oh my god, like I'm gonna forget everything.
Reread.
I know, right? So
Yeah, I kept thinking that I was a teenage slasher. For some reason, I kept thinking it was a novella, like it was short. I don't think it is.
yeah, I don't think it
I
is.
do
Isn't
that
it
a lot. I've always, for some reason in my head, I've always thought Monstrilio was a novella, and then when I found it was a full-length novel, I was like, the cover just looks like it would be a novella to me, but it's not. It's a full-length
get it.
novel.
False advertisement. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, all of my friends here. I really appreciate you for being here. And, once again, just a reminder, if you're unfamiliar with any of these lovely humans, all of their links are down below, so you can check out their channels. And thank you for joining me for this Saturday afternoon Summerween time. I hope that everybody who's participating in Summerween, I hope you end up having a good, rest of your week and rest of your Summerweens. I hope it's a good time, and you can expect the first vlog from me coming out tomorrow. I think it should be up tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can finish this book before that vlog will go up so that I can have the final thoughts. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. We're gonna head out. Have a good rest of your Saturday.